Good evening, Central Louisiana. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Jake Lambright with your digital weather update. The ISS, or International Space Station, will be flying over on Friday evening between 8:30 and 8:33, but there are a couple caveats here to be aware of. First off, we are expecting showers and storms on Friday. Some of those may still be ongoing during the flyover, and even if those aren't, we may still have some cloud cover. So I'm putting it on the radar. I'm keeping a close eye on the forecast, but I wouldn't get your hopes up that this will be visible just yet. If you do want to catch this, and given that we don't have any rain or cloud cover, you will want to be in more of an open area in low light pollution, so outside of town. And the International Space Station will be pretty low on the horizon, about 10 to 15 degrees to be exact. So again, if we can see it, it'll be around 8:30 to 8:33, but there's still a lot to be determined when it comes to the visibility as far as cloud cover or rain is concerned. A quick check here of local river observations across the area. No flooding is expected, thankfully, or no flooding is occurring right now. And look at the forecast for the Red River at Alexandria shows really the river dropping ever so slightly, but remaining rather steady. Very similar story can be found over at the Calcasieu River over at Glenmora. That being said, temperatures just before 6 o'clock on your Tuesday evening are in the mid and upper 80s. It's nice out there. Winds light and variable at about 5 miles per hour. Dew points pretty comfortable across the board. Slightly muggier as you head down towards Opelousas and Oakdale, to name a few, where there's some dew points in the upper 50s to low 60s. The rest of us, though, have dew points in the low and mid 50s, so feeling just a little bit drier out there this evening. Our surface map shows a stalled front just to our north. That there is allowing for some showers and storms to fire up over northeastern and north central Texas this evening. Those will not be a concern to us here in central Louisiana. That front gradually starts to drift southward as we go through the day tomorrow, moving through central Louisiana by tomorrow evening. There is a low end chance for some rain, but overall widespread rain just not in the forecast for us as we head through tomorrow. This evening is looking pretty nice. We'll keep clear skies through midnight tonight. Temperatures will be in the 70s after sunset and eventually into the 60s a little closer to 9 to 10 o'clock tonight. Overnight lows will fall to the 50s as we head a little closer to sunrise on your Wednesday morning. Rain chances are pretty low end for your Wednesday and Thursday, higher for Friday and Saturday, lower during the day on Sunday, but back up to about 50-60% Sunday night into Monday. And then we have some lower end rain chances for your Monday and Tuesday. Here's a look at our water vapor map right now. I'm actually going to take us a little bit closer to home. You'll notice here, let me put a pause on this. We've got some ridging here setting up just to our west. That's keeping weather pretty nice for us here in central Louisiana. For now, there's that area of low pressure just off to our north. We just got done dealing with some unsettled weather late Sunday and early Monday. That's where that trough is. That is going to continue moving off to the east as well. I brought all this up to show you something a little bit off to our west. We'll go ahead and loop that satellite once again. You will notice this area right here. You'll notice that kind of counterclockwise spin just to the west of the west coast. That is our next area of low pressure. That's what's going to bring us that rain as we head into Friday and Saturday of this upcoming week. So we're going to be watching that pretty closely, and there is some good news whenever it comes to the storm threat that we'll touch on here in just a moment. Here's a look at extended futurecast as we head into Friday morning. You'll notice some spotty showers already in the area. More rain expected by the afternoon and evening hours, likely continuing into the overnight hours. Friday into Saturday. Now again, this will shift, but this is the best estimate that we've got for now. Just make sure to check in for future updates as we head throughout the rest of this week. Then Saturday morning, you see more rain, but that may be continuing until the evening hours with a break overnight Saturday. More rain on the way, though, by Sunday afternoon into Sunday night and into early Monday morning. So we're going to be watching that pretty closely. As far as how much rain we could pick up, we could see anywhere from 1 to maybe 2 inches of rainfall across the board. Again, most of this rain is going to be falling on Friday, with additional rainfall totals or amounts falling on Friday or on Saturday and Sunday. When it comes to the severe weather outlook, it looks like that just ran away from me here, but try to get a quick glimpse of that real quick. Unfortunately, I can't pause it more than that. Let's see if I can go back to that real quick. So it's not going to really bear with me here. That being said, the slight risk has been pushed a little further to the north. I'll go ahead and draw a best estimate as to where that slight risk is. So that slight risk now goes down really through our northern parishes. So if you're south of that line that I just drew, kind of out, let me get my pointer here. If you're in this area, you're no longer under that slight risk. But if you're in one of our northern parishes on the north side of that line, you are still under that slight risk, which is a level 2 out of 5 on the severity scale. And I do expect that to continue being adjusted here over the coming days. So make sure to stay tuned for the latest on that. I'm pretty optimistic for now, but again, there's lots of times for things to evolve, so we'll be watching that pretty closely. Here's a look at downtown Alexandria. The sun will be setting here before too long. We've got a great view, clear skies, lots of sunshine still out there, and again, temperatures are still pretty warm across the board. Overnight tonight, expect those lows to fall to the upper 50s and low 60s, a little bit warmer than average, which is in the low 50s this time of the year. Want to give you the first alert. Fog is expected. Some of that could be dense for some. We've already seen some dense fog advisories go up for Catahoula and Concordia Parish tomorrow. Other than that, we'll see that clear out by mid-morning. Lots of sunshine expected, maybe a few passing clouds throughout the day. High temperatures will be making it into the 80s tomorrow afternoon. I've got us to about 83 in Alexandria, 79 over in Jonesville and Natchez, and 84 for Oakdale and DeRidder. We're going to get a quick check of your first alert 7-day forecast. Again, rain chances really start to go up on Friday and Saturday. We get a brief break Saturday night and Sunday, followed by more rain chances late Sunday into Sunday night. Limited rain chances also stick in the forecast for Monday and Tuesday. Your first alert 10-day forecast here showing maybe some more rain chances starting to return by the end of next work week. Thank you for joining me here, and don't forget to continue watching the 24/7 Weather Channel and the First Alert Weather app for the first alert to Sinless Changing Weather.